Hello and welcome back. This is going to be a quick one on getting a check engine light on a 2022 TRD off-road Tacoma with only 9,000 miles. So the first time it came and went pretty quickly, never really got a chance to look into it. The second time it popped up, I went right by AutoZone and got the CEL code P0430. So that pretty quickly helped isolate it down to the exhaust system. Not a terrible surprise because I've had a few things done with this exhaust. First thing, it's had a reroute. Secondly, the cat back has been swapped over to the TRD Pro exhaust. And then I've also cut and bobbed it so that it dumps right above the axle for ground clearance. So I started the basic troubleshooting, hoping I didn't have to go too terribly far with it. But when I first fired it up and laid underneath it, working my way back from the driver's side headers, this is what I found pretty quickly. And that leak is right before an O2 sensor, so that's going to lead to the bad cat system readings and whatnot. Anyhow, I had to further troubleshoot why that even occurred. So looking into it, I noticed when I had my reroute done, the hangers for the exhaust actually had not been welded back up. So the person who did my exhaust reroute and otherwise did a great job had simply done it without putting these hangers on both sides. So now you can see the hangers are in place. They're doing their thing. But just a little bit north of where we can see right now, we had that nasty leak. So I took it back by the shop that did the exhaust, and he was straight up with me and told me that when he pulled off all the piping and did that reroute, he reused the same gaskets. Now I can't really blame him. I did the same thing when I did the TRD Performance exhaust, but also I'm just me, dude at my house in my garage. So it's a little bit of a bummer that the shop didn't replace the gaskets and tried to reuse them. They're kind of crushed gaskets, so they're not really reusable, nor is the one I used, but also there's no sensors back there. These, where they flange up, they've got O2 sensors right behind them, so they're certainly more prone to errors, failures, and whatnot. But he got me right, got the gaskets put in there, got everything welded back up for the hangers, and we took our time in making this video because this was 1 week before we took our trip out to the San Juan Mountains to go to Silverton to go ride Imogene and go ride the Ophir Pass and Stony Pass. We were worried about having to possibly cancel that trip if we had those issues going on, but luckily we got everything remedied. It all worked out just fine. Everything's been great. We're now at 4,800 more miles than we were when we had those issues. So this is a short little watch, but if anyone else is having a similar issue, you've got CELs showing up, especially the 0430, and you've just done some exhaust work, go ahead and get your soap and water, spray bottle, and get up under there and get ready to get some new gaskets. Thank y'all for watching.